Baby, so it depended the gravity of the issue now at stake. And the person involved. One, who is Abronye in the history of in Ghana. Even though diplomatic missions, more restrictive from Serbia, we are Kwadwo and Kwame. But then in Ghana, one, do we have any political prisoner? Answer is no. Do we have any Obia or say I am a Peninda and now a politician opposition leader? Now a play now room. Do we have any terrorist group more creative beer, a mini pebia, peace? Now what's me call embassy and send my village. Abronye, then you can term it and every my friend say domestic issue. Domestic issue, we are not diplomatic meetings, more restrictive yes, sir. If they allow that to stay, Abronye, and then the issue. Or stay, Sabi, according to Viatem. And I said, my phobia, na yamfa woman. I don't think that gravity of an issue, intimate idea diplomatic meeting be say Cote d'Ivoire, say Italy, say, ye be a Kwabra, Yanya case speak is a WikiLeaks. I found you more. I know you're an international case. Obianim said this is a high profile case of Bambia or the whole government to be a homes. And to send the pan office in the country. Yes, Sweden and Unyanwa, Ebiampa office unity, interested parties for. Now, you be says a be Obra Abronye, or your party be MPP, and a year or more, one half regional chairman. It is like business or your PCP, what a regional chairman. That's what BB, a domestic issue near Cochina. Now, Italy is my view, no, Holland should view. Diplomatic missions and your hosting area. For matters are domestically powered matters, Debbie. Yanyanisa. Omo is open on issues that lay down. That is Serbia politics. Serbia His Excellency Nana down Akuffo no president no. Na the opposition leader. Undoubtedly, me no mean say President Mahama. No be ataka bi e koso. Na President Mahama feel said. The sitting government at that time will take and so. And I say, the life is at risk. Or not because or you want opposition status recognized by international community, recognized by ambassadors and missions in Okruma. Because your independence only now, only the figures in the country. Parliament, President, Command State of the Nations address First Republic. Any major holiday be any major issue be Sabinansi Lusu, gallant men Indeed, all of them only name Abronye. And the daily newspapers, Abronye where did you get them? And it's the only evaluate say the same Abronye to read about it. Sabi, what did you get them? Was the two because here or you a domestic issue, a new diplomat be in war of yes.
And such as you bet me a cassa ne allegations and also said you all file na asylum petition no. Standard that ekuta say political asylum you bet me a granted your man no a mitiana.
We warranty winning BB. Say our own crew that we appear free outside Ghana border. And we all baby to say Germany. And we all baby to say Italy. And we all go country say Pamiachime. And that's your published Ghana newspapers and say, Abronye action and Waku Italy. And not the local authorities of Italian immigration and then Italian asylum status, and granting that permit and say, yet me releasing it to a country they are looking for him to be arrested. But by see a reference inbound our country name and one MP yet. And one would say, the life is not too much at risk. One in to say, on that serious political figure, because your opposition leader, Obi Pen Okumu, and also Obi Epeno, rather than say, if you need the political system, individual system, presidency, and now one party, and will be, and then I know Obi Nyantoka, I know Obi Nyantim, and Tokama, and Yapenachina, and no yet. Purely domestic issue. In the Sabi, Sanenka, armed robbers, Oduko Riadie, Yeah, penalty Ukrumha. As a Mekosiki Asylum, our American embassy, American embassy, but Transana, you are watching to be Siki Asylum. Who does that? It doesn't work like that. It's much as Abronye would said, you are penalty, one sort one delete. Name of diplomatic missions, Cote d'Ivoire will not grant that status because he is not noted to be or yet alleged Mumuni Baumia. So alleged Mumuni Baumia call any of these missions. Send us some there, send us some here, they will grant him that status because it could create and spark chaos. Because of the last following and your full party identity. But the individual be I know you know ma. Wow, sorry. Now baby I would be down with him. Now won't say Asylum. Into the Cote d'Ivoire embassy. You are expecting the Ivorian embassy say, baby I will on Faka Emra no me you no Francocha embassy. I could find you. Can't be no release you. None in the interest of woman need any gravity and no gravitas. As far as the country concerned, Ghana, any say, when you're former minister, and now when you're fugitive, or a fugitive, so within someone and the other regime be, and will Ghana yet, and then politically no money Ghana yet, and Waba, and at our government's way, as you say, no, we're too powerful, or don't have money at Panachin, they will grant. But whereas we come out, now it should be our individually. Now it's all continue to take. Now who didn't confront them, where you say no. Also read the listen, United States Embassy or Press Center, British or Press Center. I will give you news. Can't I know what I say? I get back the home system. So, homo interpreters, homo translators, I will translate my home. And you would just say, Yama Bibiano, Biano, yes, diplomatic mission. Yamani seek political asylum. Yamaka, Yamana seek. So, at the end of the day, no. Embassy sitting in a missions of what? Political refugees. Political refugees.
Farouk, Ban say now internationally, Ghana say na was say ye handle no say the beya ye image e betimi aba say e be ma obi adwan ye say ne Ghana stability ni ho instabilities be kwaso ana say violence be kwaso ana bibi e de ne betimi ya betimi ama internationally no ye image ye ni monyam ne de kuta ye ne betimi aba ho ban na domestically so yet to me ahwe ye mayi
When my uncle should be any image be affecting Ghana in any way.
When I said yes, we yet to go ye.
I said any image be affecting Ghana. Medical can say the person in question on only that political clause or man you move except so or your party be except so or your party be chairman. The class me the gravity. You make my qualify say I'm part. No who sabi every here just your finance yeah. You
Okay.
In the case of MPP opposition leader alleged Manu about me.
Okay.
Abronye nkura political push one. Nkura so be ministerial push. Nkura minister and one minister da. And one attorney general da. And one sebi be auditor general da. And one sebi there are so many levels of cases you make matters a side case with nipa we no. You make me say you protect no. Which one of them is which are qualified Mr. Abronye said a big good guy in Nimase diplomatic meetings I'm an NCK Asylum. So why would declare who's fugitive? Why would declare who's fugitive? Mr. Abronye drama and police for one channel. No. Obetmakas were declaring who self-fugitive. So one or say, we're dibonning. And I BBS here, Tatano. In any case, not many Ghanaians now criticizing governments. You can't claim your one. You need political prisoner. You need fugitive, regardless of the fact that your ministers, your government officials, secure Omeria, Ometi, Omuba, then she will be a, then Tata will be a, once a while. Case in high profile case, Yakino, Yajapo, Agyapong, yes, in good condition, Agyapong. This is a peaceful country. And Imagine trigger the issue said, and the money may look like said. It is a political issue and it's a political figure being chased and chased up by an existing government. Much as say, because okay, what's in a woman a fair trial. and now the basis of his arrest, must not be something justified. Anything compulsory, Sebe Asempa, or did the IGP at him? So no one IGP question, it is wrong.
So your reaction, I free police who buy, proud to arrest and answer invite na police arrest no. Yeah, sure, you know footages na honorable we crowd no a youth organizer Adom, I think deputy or so my MPP amanyuko no so a former ni fie I think say omunya intel say obewo ho ma police for e call ho menim so anya footages ni be asha style a omede ko fie ho anyhow they even entered the house no ne ade ene be e course so no uhu ne saying
my fan says, I ramble star. I bear something up. Who parties MPP? On that time, or NDC, also to I ramble star, your little country. That is not a fair way to do it. But I have accepting in principles. But what I'm trying to say is, each other way, whichever way, are over. A crown fast to continue. No. Let us criticize us a year crown. At the end of the day, then issue is given the basis of his arrest, I think something IGP and I said the police should be able to say, we are seen based on this reason. So one cannot make justify reason either than say, it be a study or go to IGP, then Pabwa and our Hokan and Pabwa there. And the government now have filed several cases against him, but in your case, be a criminal case without a center. I was said, your manager as the Matu in your case, sir, you did you say what and how did you matama? Mintias, I'm an over court. IGP were in Kwadwo, you from what some know, I show you for myself, I will give Maso. And it's IGP, said, Obra didn't come. Which mean for police to soon start an so I will be doing and a government in their pension. And the beer you been using that that's when name said IGP should receive the bar. A money being near question. Now at the end of the day, no, the crime charges in the say, but could be IGP attempt and all can empower once and said the any action there. It is also not right for IGP to do that.
Okay.
They can also do that.
I think that as a country we should try to move ahead of some of these things, it's very, very important. And wherever I've always had challenges, and they be about Tisubiano, so I didn't beat
Yeah.
When it comes to the application of justice, there will be said it doesn't know A and it doesn't know B. So I expect same on every individual in this country.
Yeah.
The application of selectivity in terms of justice is dangerous for us as a country. And then let me quote the former National Security Minister, Ira Kandapa, when he met the judiciary in a conversation, and he was frank to tell them that from the look of things and what he's hearing and seeing, say Osha said the numeracy corner in terms of their rulings and their judgments now is not healthy. If we are not careful, it will create a certain impression. So lift that conversation, come and put it here this afternoon, that if we are not careful as a country and as a government, some of the actions and their inactions, it's creating a certain mindset for all of us to think through, especially with the approach. Oko era above.
Yes.
Now, officer mandated by Ghana to act on our behalf, on our dear rightful. Why do you jump walls?
So I'm jump.
Yes, if you jump and obi at sebi, on also feel say comfort not pay. What comes out of it? I don't know why. I don't know why abine after abine. We have decided to frustrate and intimidate and to encourage this kind of thing in this country. It's very hurting. If you go to read what Olivia kindly actually go to Facebook and now, they be ada osam the part. Don't chance a four we fonsa. No, careful. We should get away from that perception of when we have power, we will use it anyhow via our emotions, and forget about the loss of the land and apply our emotions or the office that we have. We will not care about what you do again. And they should hear us. When that time comes up, we will not know who is powerful or who is not powerful. Because we are building a country that we all want, not a country that will suit a certain group of people. That is what we have done to ourselves up to this point. And I'm surprised that when you tell government after government, when they are in power and you are talking, and you are talking reality to them, They will always come back at you, insulting you. But the question say, whether 4 or 8 or 12 years, there is appointed time for every political party
to leave power.
That time will come. So, touch wood. So the next elections, if he says the NDC is not in power, are the people occupying positions now thinking through what the future holds for them? We don't build a country like that. Because the space now is not comfortable.
And
I was
a bit shocked. And who really Abronye way, you know?
Yeah.
As a meteo baby, so say police for no in or say he ordered me to report to the National Police Headquarters immediately to answer questions as to why I have been insulting and disrespecting the IGP, Mr. Christian Teteyohonu.
Obi, we talk about insults in this country. We talk about insults. We want insults to be a question for all of us to discuss in this country. People in power and out of power. We talk about insults.
And we've sat here to say, sir, this thing I do level as will be a bien and no attempt when you are in opposition, it will sound all sweet because it favors your cause. But over power, you would see, sir, and you're exciting how when people are insulting you. And that is where we are. That's where we are. Yes.
Well, maybe Ghana for they've played us for too long a time. These two major political parties now in opposition. Well, how was he, So and then he's trying to justify in a way. So more pension, and it is true. Now one name Ghana and the NDC for binum kakai. Efana Addo, the person. And a titumo MP, one name. Worse things than what is happening even now. Worse. It will be perceived my United as say, a grown aye dino, a Usus and sono, and Quazabajano. A grown aye dino, when we have power, BBI, yes, we cannot be criticized. If you are criticizing us, it means that you have been paid to do the criticism. No? Sagrono, when the scales turn, don't come and explain your side of the story to us again. No? So, what was our country? Let's go ahead to build that country. Let's go ahead, because for how long would politicians understand that we need to build a country where yabema hu kwan ama yenye selective yabema hu kwan ebema kabino minkabino etmejina brane yabema hu kwan ama oman no nipa na ewom no ehun ho asetena mu yedie no ehun atimi han nyoma hia no we don't attach relevance to it. And nyoma hia Ghana no and they be adam betina meka is the mindset. When you were in opposition, insults are part of the reasons why I made you move at this point. No be no more kan Ghana ha politicians. Ya him fu so omadi omu nyina atemasi o. Ya Sophie omadi omu nyina atemasi. And they were clapping. So abua konkonti ba.
Wanyi abaya ponchi.
Wanyi ni aya ponchirani na ebe chichie nyina we baako. Because what me catch yen see ate ha say yen na djuma yen agenda job na ye twa boy na politician twa no da to the page no promote to say yen twa mo mini obisa yen koso e. That's why I keep reminding politicians, today you have power. Everything is right for you. If I were a minister, I would bet you can't fire to call. Actually, you bet you all the privileges the fruits. You become as normal as a normal human being. That is why no matter what them catch and say, today you are using a Accra Kumasi Road. You are calling in to complain about Accra Kumasi Road. Please give me a break there. Give me a break. That is the politician. The politician only listens to when he is in crisis. We don't have politician friends from MPP and DC. They have no idea here exists you. Let them fall in the deep gutters of the land and see the times that they will call it. That's a political friend. 1 a.m. na politician from say, ja na I did the futu na me mankumu futu. 2 a.m. no for when you even have a proposal for a minister. Brow bread to get his attention.
Oh, I busy.
Why busy? That's the language. But when the politician is in a mess, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 1 a.m. When we saw about 4 a.m., but no friend. Please, let's build a Ghana that we all want. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. In fact, some of your appointees, and so Pam do donors is here. Sana na na do betra no. Ade na fefe banana ye catches na chasu one chasu no. E fefe tra na e de ni kodu sam pepe suri. When I did a balance you can, also is too early. It's all minister con on my own and say, and say when I have the president has said that his focus is to leave a legacy. That whenever the Ghana's democratic history is being read out, the second coming of John Mahama is not to do the usual things that this country has been doing. It's to do the unusual things that will put this country. Exactly my point.
But say why it changes be?
Oh, now they will be
National Service Authority.
Oh, you say we there. Open make up behind the scenes.
We are assigning Director General and say on Ministry of Finance.
Well, maybe open make up behind the scenes.
Deputies no me no back on and abe root sedo and I say abe Director General. Dominic National Service Director General friend is saying Felix James
Dominic down for pan.
Yeah, Dominic down for pan.
Also by no time in some say. And you could have cost yourself.
Oh, but sorry,
Kasapani. These politicians. Oh, me catch them say. You were a minister. Oh, sebi. Oh, mo because one Obi did to me. I did
serve at the pleasure of somebody.
At the pleasure.
Or that's already say.
At the pleasure. So when I see some ministers and director generals and chief executives, I see so I cut 1 second on the moon. I say wow. And then his excellency John Naman Mama there. I saw Trump moon no Roma no corner maybe on the Nyamia Koyepe. I didn't have Pono Kitobia no. And the way they even talk to you. Ahomaso pani. Osumu ahomaso. When they need power, you check it how they come to you. Yeah. Some pretend to even wear tattered clothes. No much like the attitude, you see, that politics of deception into a man can't corner a better day. Because every decision that is taken in this country, and not for the good of the country, and you're for a political interest or a certain group in interest. How do we build the country? They become the education example.
What about education? Any education minister birthday? Honorable Haruna Idris.
Oh, any birthday?
Any birthday? Minister in charge.
I think one of the few education ministers also share why quiet.
Why quiet?
Yeah, on kasa bibiri. That's all kuta super experience. Nye phone bia. Kasasa. Me maya beti susa. Ye ba asi bibi she. Kasasa. You go through the experience hands in this administration and look at how they operate.
Yeah, they are not talking.
No, kasa ye
they are not talking.
Ejuma no ye dey share nse so onye. Ba dey share na ma fo bi dey omo chechiro. As if say Oba because we are seeing a Sheldon or by on Ghana Mampenny. That position, that chair you sit on, a lot of people have sat on that chair. Almost sorry, go. Sure. I think they will be able to try. Any power better as I could never so much.
You humble yourself and do your
platform. You will forever be remembered. I didn't have Bribia de Yakasa. Yes, you Kwasibochi. Yes, you MPP time. They know free Konongi Kojoba. I never boss uncle. You will be him. If I did be a Bobia, Mikobosa, Richard Asant, Kofi, your call publishing. If I was saying
David Asante
and a state housing guy and a friend saying,
your friend is a virus.
Yes.